Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social, in association with Empire Fight Store and Our Kings. Eddie, first off, why don't you share my interview? You give me a bit of gold last night. Why don't you share it?
I can't remember. Yeah. I was going to wait for something, but I don't know. But it was. I'll give you a share. Don't worry. I'll give you a share of this one.
Yeah, I mean, one favour in 5 years would be great. Look, we're here now. You've just done a press conference. Intense face-off. I know you were toing and throwing, same as Johnny Nelson and everyone else. Have you gauged a little bit more off what you've seen in there, or?
I don't know. I mean, I'm there kind of as a fan for the main event.
Broadcast team.
Yeah, broadcast team. But I'm kind of looking at it and thinking, Tyson looks extra focused. You know, he really does. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win the fight, but I think he's switched on and he'll give it his best. I think he'll deliver a great performance. You know what Usyk's going to do? He's going to deliver a great performance. He always does. Like, he's never really underperformed. So on this stage against this kind of opponent, Usyk is going to be magnificent, and Tyson's going to have to do something extraordinary to beat him, but he can do it.
Look, aside from that, there's a lot of things happening in Riyadh. We spoke yesterday about Eubank. With Ben Shalom, I've just seen Eubank going. You obviously Oscar De La Hoya down there. First, we'll start with Oscar because I know he's not too far off. What are things like between yourselves? Have you two had a chat?
We had dinner tonight. I mean,
dinner tonight.
Look, sometimes people say things, you know, and I think, you know, we made a big fight today, Matchroom and Golden Boy. So
go on.
No, I'm waiting for it to be announced, but you know, it's. I've always said to him, there's so much potential to make so many big fights, and I think that's what His Excellency is doing. I mean, today we had dinner with all the top promoters in the sport: me, Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, Frank Warren, and Aegis Klimas. All at His Excellency's house, all with the governing bodies, all talking about the future of the sport. And you never used to get that. Do you know what I mean? So you've seen what's happened with me and Frank, and whether that's me and Top Rank, whether that's me and Oscar, the potential is there to make the big fights. And we got one over the line today, so hopefully more to come.
So you two have actually had that chat face to face, and how does that work? Because when there's so much going on for you, it's the same like you and Frank. I know His Excellency played a big part in it, but it's been a bit different.
You never spend time with anyone until you're in that environment. Like, when you're in the same room as someone, like, don't forget, I was never in the same room as Frank. Never really spoken to Oscar.
You've been on the same table, Zerdo, and...
But never, like, having a conversation, like you're having dinner. Do you know what I mean? And that's what His Excellency... He can't be bothered with the bullshit and the rubbish. And he said that, and they said that. Like, it's just get on with it and make great fights. And that's what everyone's focused to do. And obviously tonight, it's not even about a fight. It's about a magazine. His old magazine, actually,
yeah.
You know, so he's done well.
Yeah. So very well, probably. What do you make of the launch of the Ring magazine? Obviously, it goes down in history.
The Ring magazine has a history of legacy, integrity, and history in the sport. Like, I used to see it on my dad's desk in the gyms that I used to go down when we had the Matchroom gym in the 80s. Like, it's synonymous with the sport of boxing. So I think he can really take it to another level. Obviously, there's going to be a huge financial investment. And long may it continue.
When's the fight getting announced that you've already made with Oscar?
Yeah, I've just got to lose a bit of timber first.